welcome back to the channel. Just a short video today, and one I expect with some really horrible sound. Just recording this on the cell phone. We are going to test and compare a 2-meter APRS with LoRa APRS today. I'm going to go for a short drive and see what kind of coverage we can get here in my local area. I'll show you the setup real quick. See if we can get that thing to focus. Yes, we can. I can't remember what that's called. I think 770 or something. I'll put an overlay on the screen with the name of that antenna. It's on a mag mount, and inside the car we have let's see if we can get some more focus here. The LoRa module, which is connected to USB power, and the Kenwood, let's see if we can get it clear away here, Kenwood TH-D74. Let's send out a beacon here, let's see if it works. Yeah, it does. And we have a duplexer or a diplexer, I can't really ever remember what's what. But that combines these two and connects them to the antenna on top of the roof. Small update on the project here. It turns out that I'd forgotten to switch the TH-D74 from fixed position to using GPS. So I drove about, I think, 5-6 kilometers before I realized this, but now I've stopped. So when we look at the tracks later on, we will compare spots from this point on, not for the first 6 kilometers, which basically just it kept beaconing, but it kept beaconing my home position, so that would be pretty useless. Let's continue onwards. And as seen as I'm doing the beaconing from the iPhone app, I can't really record a video while I drive because that app is not allowed to use my GPS while the app's not in focus. So I will do a short little clip every once in a while, I think, and we'll see what happens. Just a small status update. We're now, I'm guessing, 13 kilometers into the trip. And I have no easy way of monitoring what kind of reports I get from the 2-meter APRS. So I had a small little stop to have a look at the APRS.fi maps, and it turns out this seems to be working pretty nicely for both 2 meters and the LoRa APRS. Doing quite nice. So you can see the screenshots on either side of me right now. On the right we have the 2-meter, and on the left we have the APRS, the LoRa APRS map. So it's turns out it looks to be doing an alright job for both of them, and pretty much comparable results. So I'll shut up, continue to drive, and we'll catch up in a little bit. We're at the halfway point. As you can see on your screen, on the right you have the APRS on 2 meters, and on the left the LoRa APRS on, of course, 70 centimeters. Still doing a pretty comparable job, I think. I'm gonna stop off and get something to eat, and we'll continue on the way home. I'll try a different route, at least a slightly different route, so we get some more data points. But I gotta say, so far seems to be doing an excellent job, the LoRa APRS. We're on our way back to where we started, and as you can see on your screen now, still 2 meters on the right and LoRa APRS on 70 centimeters on the left. They seem to still be doing a fairly comparable job. We've been at it so long now that the APRS.fi website has cut the tail, because I've only set it to track for 1 hour, so I guess we've been driving for more than 1 hour now. So we're dragging the tail behind us, but that doesn't really matter. You can still see the relevant points. I've chosen a way back that is not as exposed, so I would expect, if there is any difference, then the big difference here would be that it's easier to be picked up on 2 meters, but so far it looks to be pretty much doing the same job on 70 centimeters LoRa as on normal APRS on 2 meters. So we'll continue driving, and we'll see how it turns out. I think that about does it for today. You can see the final screenshots now on with 2 meters on the right and LoRa APRS on 70 centimeters on the left. I gotta say, I set out to do this experiment because I was pretty sure that LoRa APRS was going to do a good job. I was not really prepared that it was going to do such a good job, because as far as I can tell from the screenshots and what we've seen today, the coverage on LoRa APRS is just as good as on 2 meter, the normal APRS. Pretty cool, I think. As I said, the infrastructure for LoRa APRS, it's only been coming up here in Norway for about 2 months, maybe a little bit more. Whereas normal APRS on 2 meters has been developing for at least 20 years, probably more than that. So the fact that after just 2 months, we are now at the point where tracking on LoRa APRS is really, really useful. I think that's amazing. It's a very, very cool technology, and I'm looking forward to see where this goes in the future. But yeah, that's it for now, I guess. If you're interested in LoRa or APRS or pretty much anything ham radio, I'd encourage you to subscribe. If you like this video, I would encourage you to leave a thumbs up. If you didn't like it and are still watching, I don't know why you would do that, but please leave a thumbs down as well. That's completely acceptable. And until next time, I'd say 73.